哦，你好聪明啊，这都能推算出来，也太厉害了。
我们快去找路由器吧。
好的。你等我一下，我去找路由器。找到了，哈哈哈，太好了！我们现在原路返回，我就可以恢复网络。
Jason， 小心！
什么东西这是
？What is happening?
Jason!
That's intensely violent.
又是你，
The sheer
这个
chaos
讨
of
厌
the
的家
scene.
伙！
A man being thrown around like
不会逃了，杀了你！
this isn't just an action sequence. It feels. I can practically smell the blood and hear the impact. That woman is utterly focused. Perhaps you should lower the difficulty setting. It seems like this combat system requires serious and possibly a healthy dose. Or maybe she's just really good at throwing people around. Neutral.
哦，你好聪明啊，这都能推算出来，也太厉害了。
我们快去找路由器吧。
好的。你等我。
For the love of seriousness. That is just utterly appalling. A full-blown zombie outbreak in a research lab. It's like someone took every bad horror movie trope and crammed them into one chaotic mix. The ways in which they are around, completely devoid of any dignity or concept. It's horrifying. And the scientist, he looks absolutely petrified, which is just deliciously ironic, isn't it? And desperate attempts to avoid becoming zombie children. You know, you should probably invest in some decent armor, or at least a really good tool. The same shot has the number of zombies. To everyone. This is definitely going to be challenging. I hope you're acquainted. It's truly dreadful. The sheer volume of carnage is overwhelming. The way the body lies. It's a stark reminder of just how brutal this world can be. I didn't expect to see so much detail in such a horrific scene. The blood spatter, the torn clothing, it feels incredibly realistic. Someone needs to seriously rethink their approach to creating these types of images.
去死吧，去死吧！
Honestly, I feel like I need a strong drink after witnessing
Jason,
this scene.
你听到
And
吗？
perhaps a long
你
shower
没事吧
afterward.
，Jason？
It looks like the
快回答我
character is well equipped
Jason!
with weapons. She seems very ready for battle. Perhaps you should try to avoid
我
getting
想起来
close
了
up to those
我
creatures.
去接上路由
They
器
look
就可以打
incredibly
开这扇门。
dangerous.
在这里，找到了。我要赶快回到网络机房。Jason， 你要坚持住，我马上就过来找你。
Seriously. Another locked room, the shadow. This is starting to feel like a particularly frustrating escape room simulator. Albeit one with significantly more potential. The lighting in here is abysmal. It's impossible to get a proper read on anything, let alone anticipate a match. Is that another thing? And she looks remarkably similar to you. Perhaps you should try knocking before barging in. It might improve your chances of survival, or at least avoid looking utterly clueless. Though, I suspect this particular situation will require more than a polite knock.
所有的数控设备都失效了，还是以前的那些机械结构靠谱？瞧瞧这些电子破烂，一堆垃圾，那么多人被困，就算没有被病毒传染，也会被活活饿死。
Oh dear, this is decidedly unpleasant. A blood-splattered backpack. Seriously. It seems like the game's aesthetic choices are leaning heavily into maximalist gore, and I'm not entirely sure it's pulling off the effect. The inventory system looks utterly chaotic. It's a nightmare to navigate, let alone manage your resources. Honestly, it feels like they prioritized visual. You might want to be careful about picking up random items. You never know what horrors they might contain. It seems that there are many options available for the backpack. A lot of different pieces with varying amounts of points. Maybe it's worth collecting them all. Perhaps a little organization would do you good. Or at least a hazmat suit.
可这个提示是怎么回事？Jason 一定有办法。
Seriously. More blood. It's like this game is actively trying to induce a panic attack. This room is aggressively crimson. The sheer volume of it, it's almost overwhelming and frankly, a little nauseating. Is that another zombie? It appears as if she is moving toward the player. This looks incredibly dangerous. I'm starting to think this game has a vendetta against my sensibilities. Perhaps you should try backing away slowly, or failing that, invest in a very large shield.
Jason 呢？他怎么不在这里 ？Jason， 你在哪里？你能听到吗？ 终于找到了。不知道 Jason 去了哪里，他应该还活着吧？也许在实验中心，所有的问题都能找到答案。
Well, this is just brilliant. A collapsed shelving unit, completely blocking the exit and strewn with paperwork. Honestly, it's like someone deliberately tried to create an obstacle course of despair. It seems like a truly awful situation. It's going to take some serious problem-solving skills, and possibly a few broken bones, to get out of this mess. You know, you could always try using that backpack as a makeshift battering ram. Although I suspect... Seriously, though, perhaps consider investing in some serious demolition tools. This situation clearly calls for a more proactive approach. Oh my goodness, she's just walking into the darkness. That seems incredibly foolish. Honestly, a little caution wouldn't go amiss, would it? It feels like a setup, and I don't enjoy being set up for a surprise attack. The lighting in this corridor is atrocious. It makes judging distances almost impossible, and frankly, quite irritating. Someone needs to tell her that running blindly, it's absolutely brilliant how she can move so fast without seeing what's ahead. Perhaps you should invest in some night vision goggles, or at least learn to trust your instincts. It seems like this character is very skilled and brave. She does not seem afraid of anything, which might be a problem for the player. Seriously. She's just disappearing. This game has a serious issue with vanishing characters. It's utterly infuriating. It feels like an intentional design choice to mess with the player's sense of reality. And frankly, I find it rather disrespectful. That was incredibly unsettling and completely uncalled for. What exactly is happening here? And where did she go? It's getting quite chaotic around here. Let's hope this doesn't lead to a trap. Oh, that's underwhelming. Just another dead end, and an incredibly dull one at that. It feels like the game is deliberately trying to stifle any sense of excitement or anticipation. A truly depressing tactic. And look at this triangle on the side. More likely a design designed to lull you into a false sense of security. Honestly, it's insulting that they would present such an obvious trap with such It's almost as if they want us to fall for it. I wouldn't trust anything in this corridor. It seems like the entire level is designed around misleading you, making sure your patience runs out.
再来，叫你脑袋开花！ 不要变成怪物！ 别再来了！
It Seriously. More blood. This isn't some sort of morbid art installation. It's a game. The sheer volume of crimson is, frankly, disturbing, and I don't appreciate being subjected to such blatant gore. It feels like an intentional design choice, a desperate attempt to shock the player into submission. Honestly, it's deeply unsettling. That little drawing, it seems that someone wants you gone, a warning sign. Oh my god, look at that mess. It looks like she's having a very bad day, and frankly, so am I. This is utterly ridiculous, completely unnecessary violence. It feels as if someone intentionally made this room messy, a warning sign for the player to be careful. It's an incredible waste of resources. Perhaps you should try this. It clearly isn't working out very well. Oh dear, she looks utterly panicked. It seems like something has truly rattled her. And honestly, I can understand why. The sheer volume of blood is unsettling. And that drawing, it's almost mocking. That's a really uncomfortable situation. It reminds me about the Resident Evil games. You always feel trapped and helpless in those situations. Absolutely not. This is completely unacceptable. A deliberate attempt to traumatize the player, I presume. It's like they're trying to prove how relentlessly cruel this game can be. And frankly, it's rather tiresome. Perhaps you should try offering her some soothing words. Or maybe just a very large bandage. That's remarkably unsettling, truly shocking. I need a moment to recover from that display of carnage. Seriously. More blood. This is some sort of morbid art installation. It's a game. The sheer volume of crimson is frankly disturbing, and I don't appreciate being subjected to such blatant gore. It seems like she hasn't learned anything from the last incident. Perhaps a gentle reminder about personal space wouldn't go amiss. Honestly, this situation reminds me of Lara Croft. When she has to deal with some horrific situations, it's something that I admire.